Hey, my name's Lou, and we're back with Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Right now, we just got out of the sewers, and we are in this unidentified room, so I guess we'll just pick a door, any door. Oh, blood. Awesome. You know, those hints of red really do add to the decor. So we've got this room that is a little open already. And it's just a whole bunch of nothing. Honestly, oh, well, maybe not nothing. I like rooms like these because it means that, you know, there's nothing there that's going to kill you. Well, actually, let's leave it open so we know we've been there. Door number 2 is closed. Okay. How about bloody door number 3? Ooh. Ooh, oil. Okay, let's see. How much do I have? Less than half a lantern worth of oil. Less than half. Okay, so we'll pick it up in a second.
9th of August 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
So, Daniel has blood on his hands now. Okay. It's not working. Something must be wrong with the machinery. 2 levers on the top floor are not working. It is probably some problem with the machinery. Top floor. Okay. So neither of them are working. Okay. I'll pick up the oil in a bit. Actually, you know what? I think I'll pick it up now. Just in case we, you know, need it soon. It is less than half, right? This place is drafty. Whoa. An actual tower! With a spiral staircase. I've been waiting for this. Ooh. Gimme.
Papa. I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander,
Yes.
soon I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Who even is this Agrippa, anyway? We've heard a bunch about him, but... I mean, it sounds like Alexander was helping him, right? Sort of? Okay, a lab. Wouldn't be surprised if Alexander spent a lot of time in there. I guess we'll need a crowbar or something. Or a hammer, maybe? Shovel. Whoa. Is that Agrippa? Ooh, oil. Anything down here? Hello?
Help me. Pull the switch
Will that kill him?
next to
Oh,
me,
jeez.
please.
That'll kill him, I bet.
Me.
What is this, man?
Switch.
Give me a second, man. I mean, he's begging me to do it. And who knows, maybe it'll actually release him or something. A heavy door is blocking the path. And then there's this. Okay, let's go here.
Help me. Please.
Is this the first non-monster we've encountered?
Next to me. Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa. Who might you be? Daniel? Like a prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my, so Babylon shall fall, you say? You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an arm. Yes, that's not very promising at all. The Sanctum is basically impenetrable, but guess why not? It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my own, a long time ago. Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken arm and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak matter, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
Thanks. What in the world did that do? I thought it would kill him.
I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you?
How?
I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at it. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Wein, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help me. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic, to free me from this husk of mine.
Okay. I'll definitely look into it, man. So this guy had an orb.
Clever? Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
Is what Alexander did to Agrippa what he's planning to do to us? Maybe?
Who, me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead house for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
Huh? Hundreds? How old is Alexander? What?
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
What does he even want? Like, what does he want to do with the orb? The Vitae and everything?
Why me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Meyer. You never heard of Johann Meyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it the world who has forgotten him?
Does he need to eat?
I was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong? I found a Mithraeum once, one which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraeus? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans, watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection to creation. The orbs.
Mithraism. So the orbs are like a religious item?
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves, or break, when used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg.
Look at all these spikes.
Weil was a brave man and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But unlike every other finder since the fall of the Mithraean faith, he was able to unshackle the horror you and I connected with the orbs. He used them and was able to travel far and wide, beyond the world itself. Me, powerful. Not the way I hoped for. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
I wonder how Agrippa and Alexander met. Maybe in the same way that Daniel and Alexander did.
My pupil, Johann Meyer, said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come along. Seriously. And now, all I can do is regret it.
I'll come back here in a bit. Let's go look for whatever we may find. Or pieces and all that. What even are these? Like cells? Is this where he kept his test subjects? So he has a prison and also this area. Jeez. Chancel. Okay, let's go up first. I actually have never heard the word chancel before, so I don't really know what it is. Meat? Huh? A slab of fresh meat. Why would I want that? Does Daniel need to eat? Or maybe I could give it to Agrippa?
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. Oh, they will be back.
Who? What? What? It's dust. Well, if I was Daniel, I probably would be jumping at any slight sound. Whoa! 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 Ooh. Is that like the ghost of, you know, the suffering of the people that were held here?
Shimmering blue light.
Was there something else? I've always hoped fire would return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here, as a hostage, hoping fire will reveal himself.
Do you eat? Agrippa doesn't need that. Okay. Do I eat? Oh.
You're a good boy, Daniel, and I appreciate your comfort. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Am I a good boy? Don't really feel like one. Let's go to the chancel, was it? The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest and the morning sun. Will this ever end? He thought. Okay. This is pretty well lit, actually. That's refreshing. That, not so much. Whoa. Colored fire. Looks cool. Don't see anything. Figured. Displays. I don't know what a chancel is, but I'm assuming it's some sort of ritual place.
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Right.
Hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Was that an orb at the end? This place is... I know that I've said that like a billion times already, but this is huge. Who built this? Orpheus descending into the underworld. Well, he descended in order to retrieve someone important to him. Is that what we're doing now? Okay. My oil is drained. A bucket of tar. A wooden bucket filled with a sticky tar. Okay.
12th of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
I get that Daniel, wants to not die, but torturing other people is not really the solution, I don't think. I should hope not. Also, can we even trust Alexander? Like, sure, he knows about the orbs and all that, but like, just because he knows stuff doesn't mean he's not lying to us or manipulating us for his own means, you know? Plus, the people that are held there, they may very well be innocent. I'm a little bit surprised by how hateful Daniel sounded there in that last entry. Like, I mean, they're prisoners and presumably criminals, but they're still people, jeez. Plus, Daniel is also a murderer now. He's not exactly above them, in my opinion.
To question me.
The shattered orb. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything, but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There's still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? So, that explains that. Alexander is at least over a century old. That's insane. So he wants to use the orbs to revive his dead lover? I mean, come on, man. Like, that's kind of sweet and all, but you gotta let it go, dude. Ruining hundreds of lives to bring back a person that you love is not as sweet as you think. Like, it's not the gesture that you might think it is. It's just gross and selfish. And this is a freaking ritual altar table thing. I don't want to be here, so let's get going. How in the world has Alexander survived this long? Is that like the orb's power? Are we going to paste together the orb pieces with the tar? Whoa. What's that? Ow! Right. A mystic barrier blocks a passage in the chancel. Agrippa, the dying man, seeks a note written by a man named Johann Weyer. An orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum, as shattered pieces lie scattered in the torture rooms. I thought maybe we could cook it. Let's go back to the torture chambers then. A mystic barrier.
Is this your time witnessing then? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you!
Knave. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. Alexander is a twisted fucking person, huh?
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
What? So we really were torturing people. Like, we were just going along with that? Willingly? What the fuck, Daniel? You know, I don't think I like us very much anymore. Like, I get that we're desperate and everything, but goddamn. It doesn't justify being a motherfucker. Shit. It said that the orb pieces are in the torture rooms. So they've got to be around here, right? I don't see anything so far. This one doesn't have a lantern for me to... Oh, wait. No. Is there anything that I can light in here? I don't see anything. I really don't see anything other than moldy bread. I wonder what those levers up there even do. Chancel.
What happened to them?
How are things coming? You should You're a good boy, Dad, and I appreciate your compliment. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Carefully cutting the man open made him think. This is how father must feel about his craft. Being an artisan, relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate, grants a certain form of pride. What a freaking weirdo, man.
Maybe she knows.
There's something up there. Tinder box. Please. Oop. There we go. Nice. Okay. I guess maybe this is where we can fix the machinery, but how do we get in there? The pedestal has a smooth hemispherical depression at the top. Is that where we're supposed to put the orb in order to get through? Yeah.
Get her back.
Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. I am a little lost. It says that the shattered pieces lie scattered in the torture rooms. But I don't see anything in the torture rooms. Am I just not looking where I'm supposed to? Like, this is a torture room, right? Where's the ore piece? I'm not entirely sure what to do.
You get it. You should hurry then.
Can't open these
No time for sitting
doors.
around.
I keep... Wait, no way, is that...
You're a good boy, Dad. And
Oh.
come. But I believe you
Dude!
have more important things to take care of.
What?
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Unbelievable.
You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Oh, I'm not here for you, man. No offense.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around. You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important
Oh.
things to take care of. You
Is
should
that...
hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Is that the machinery? The lever thing? Let's see if we can...
Find her.
Who is she? Let's see if these work now. Oh! They do. Nice.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Is he really telepathically communicating with us? That's creepy, dude. Stop.
Was there something else? You got the doors open? Good going.
Oh.
I knew you could do it.
We did. Nice. Okay, so where does this lead? Jeez. Okay. Okay. Alright, we've got 2 doors. Ooh! Choir! Of course there's a freaking choir in the old creepy castle. Agrippa channels Wire. Wire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Wire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I could happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain in it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tampter? I don't know what that is. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer, and if I can't find an internal gland from a large specimen... Oh, if I can find it, okay. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. As usual. Sure. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Note: collect blood from the next torture session. So charming, Alexander. Tampter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the words with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Kernk? I will have to address Wire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. One note speaks of a mixture made with 3 ingredients. Okay. Tampter, vitae, and... what was the other? Right. Paralyzer. I guess we'll go to the choir. The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost. Whoa. What's up with these sigils? I'm not entirely certain what releasing Agrippa means. Is that like freeing his soul from... After the man had secured a prisoner, the ritual began. Sure. Whew. Will releasing him kill him? I mean, it doesn't sound like it, but I don't know. Whoa.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry.
Huh?
No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry.
Well, so are we if we kill him. You can see he's breathing. Ugh, a twisted ritual knife and everything. Do we have a choice? Of course we don't. I guess this happened already anyway.
Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
I don't want this.
I didn't do anything. Take the man, cut the lines. Paint the man, cut the lines. Leave the man cries. Now you sleep. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Daniel is fucking twisted, man.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
He really is going to these lengths just to save his own life? Man, maybe he should just die already. I think that might be better for everyone. Then again, if we die, then Alexander will just continue running freely. Such filth, he thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. God damn, he's cold. Mocking them and everything as they're dying. What's up with this place?
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
You want to talk, asshole. I mean, he's right about Daniel. But it's not like he's innocent either. Is all this fog because of the fungi or something? Oh, Jesus, oh! Whoops. Wouldn't it be funny if the game just ended? You trip and that's it. I'm completely disoriented at this point. My navigation skills are already pretty crap.
That little bitch.
But this fog definitely doesn't help. Who are we talking about again? Ooh, that's a big cap. Slimy too. The tissue is quite soft and should be possible to break open. We don't really have anything we can use to cut. Oh! Yes, we do. Poison gland. The gland from a poisonous mushroom. Exactly what we needed. Is that a cow? Oh. Oh. Oh, it's it's not a cow. It's a fucking iron ball. What the fuck, man? This guy's fucking twisted for real. Is that an orb? Yes. Oh, so these are the torture chambers, right? Wow. A fucking iron bowl. If anyone's not familiar with them, it's a torture device. You put a person inside it and, you know, you basically just cook them to death. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instruments which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. Oh shit. Fucking hell, man. That's fucking disgusting. Wouldn't be surprised if we encountered an Iron Maiden or something like that around here. Can we examine it? Piece of orb. Its texture and color are constantly changing. Okay. I wonder how Alexander learned of the orb's existence in the first place. I think Agrippa said there were 6 pieces, right? So there must be 6 chambers. That's where I felt. Who's she? This entire time we've kept mentioning a woman, right? And we've kept hearing a woman's voice. A woman's voice. And I remember way earlier a woman's name was mentioned. Hazel, I think. I don't know what side it's coming from.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
What is wrong with this man? If his lover learned of what he did to resurrect her, presumably if he was successful, I don't think she would be happy. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly but with intent, so the rope secured around his leg stretched and cracked at the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. I wouldn't call that mercy, man. 2 pieces. Shit. I wonder if we can hop on this to cross the gap. Doesn't look like it, no. Shit. Oh, it's on me. Shit. Fuck. No! Man, it's really difficult to see where they are with all the fog. I still haven't figured out why they sound so metallic. Since I can't really look at them for long, it's kinda hard to tell. If they've got like, I don't know, a metallic limb or something, I don't know. Look at these giant leaves. So cool. I love plants. I wish I was good at keeping them alive. Okay, I'm going to try to follow the metal tubes. Those are the ones that were intended to transport the sound, right? Oh. Sorry. No way! I called it! An Iron Maiden. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Fuck. It's kind of insane to me that these are real things that exist in real life and were actually used on real fucking people. That's horrifying. Like, I don't understand how someone can be so monstrous, you know? Like, to create a device specifically to make someone suffer as much as possible before they finally fucking die. Like, shit. What other torture devices do I know that we may possibly encounter here? Iron Bull, Iron Maiden, Wheel. Who knows, maybe we'll see one of those stretcher thingies. You know, the ones where you fasten a person from their limbs and then you slowly stretch them. You know, making all their bones break and stuff. That's fucked. There's also that one where that is like a little, like a wooden, like, I don't know how to describe it. I think it's called like a Judas cradle or something. And it's basically like a stool, like a wooden stool, but instead of it being flat for a person to sit on it, it's pointy. So you lower the person on it and, you know, obviously that sort of starts to stab them through or whatever. There's also what else can I think of? I think this is a dead end. That thing's fucking fast, isn't it? Damn it. How are they so freaking quick, man? Oh shit, I hope dying didn't mean that my torches turned off. Whoa, where am I? Wait. Huh? Oh. Oh. Okay. We are back at the Iron Bowl. Not a pleasant place to be in, so let's get the hell out. Light my torch again. Damn it. Oh wait, no, I hadn't lit that one. Whoops. Okay, wait. So here is where the bridge is. Okay. Damn it. Can't that freaking thing fuck off already? So annoying. Oh shit. Daniel, go back in there, damn it. Ah, come on. How did he not see me? They won't stay together. A more appropriate workspace is needed before the tar can be applied. A workspace? Have I gotten all the pieces? Is it only 3? I don't know why, but in my head I have, like, I'm certain that I remember hearing Agrippa said that they were like 6 pieces. But maybe there were only 3, and I'm just wandering around for no reason. You know what? Before I continue to wander around aimlessly, I'll go back and see if maybe I can just paste the 3 pieces together. And if not, then we'll come back and keep looking. Right. I'm not entirely certain what a more appropriate workspace looks like.
You again. Incredible. You found Vaya's recipe. Then there might still be a chance.
Ow.
Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vaya describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save him.
Okay. Okay, let me think. Okay, so I'm assuming maybe those are only half of the chambers. We found 3 pieces, and then there's this door. And maybe the other 3 pieces are here. Okay, I think that's how it works. Transit. I don't know what that is. What the fuck? Is it the monster? The water monster thing that they mentioned? in the ingredients? A grip at a dying man with a specific tonic made to save him. Okay, so we need to get the fungus, the vitae, and wait, how do I... Notes. Okay, so we need the fungi, which we already have, the vitae, and the tainter. So we need the blood of... Okay, an agonized human victims. Water-dwelling Cairn or whatever. That should be this, I guess. Let's see if we can turn... What'd that do? Can't continue turning it, so let's do the other side. Oh, maybe... Yeah. They like meat, right? Remains. The bone is covered in mucus. Alright. Maybe this glass container is where we'll keep the... Can be combined by hand. According to the note, the tonic has to be made with care. Sure. I'm not entirely certain where we'll make it though. Now that I think about it...
Dad, good to see you. Looks like you cleaned out the choir. Head for the transept and find the rest of the ore pieces.
Okay, yeah, the choir's clear. Good, good, good. Okay. Maybe the blood, we can get it here, in these rooms. There was one in particular that was all bloody, so I think it was... I mean, I don't... Maybe not. Maybe we need to find an actual corpse. Oh! In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away. Will I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish?
How are things coming? You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
I don't know where to get the blood. The vitae, you know? I suppose for now we'll just go to the transept. Huh. This is quite pretty.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Ooh. Nice staircase. Nope. Goodbye, oil. Ouch. I guess they were suspending people with weights. That's horrible, man. I really... I don't know how I feel about people being so fucking creative for such horrible reasons. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended women cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. That's... okay. An ore piece. Why is he so freaked out? Didn't he do it? Let's get out of here.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
No way.
You're a man! How can you partake in this? Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen? That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
It's always a good way to separate yourself from your, you know, morality, convincing yourself that the person you're committing these atrocities deserves it. Look, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, Judas' cradle.
Please, do anything, whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
Fuck. That's got to be so fucking painful. Yeah, basically they have the person up there and then they lower them into this spike. Truly barbaric. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Forget? His sanity is way down. Is it because he's confronted with all the horrible things he did? I wonder. These look like alchemical symbols, I think. That's the sun. That's the earth. That's Venus, I think. Is someone still alive here? Is that where we're getting the blood? Yeah, I was going to say that sounded like a saw. Ugh. Oh, I think we missed an orb piece. Jesus. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself on the hip and wouldn't move any further. The man stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. That's so fucked. A drainage pipe. The blood cannot be reached. Find a way to lower the vessel to collect the blood. A way to lower it. Okay, we'll come back here in a second. Let's go back to the cradle. I don't think we picked up the orb piece there. Silly me. I guess I was too busy just admiring the monstrosities. Jesus. Ah, there it is. Okay, so now we have all 6 pieces. But we still need the blood. Maybe we can get something up there that'll help us lower it, because I don't think I have anything that I can use right now. I love spiral staircases. They're so cool. They do have a way of making you feel unsteady though, don't they? This is him, right? Piece of shit. What's this room? There we go. String. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans? That makes it sound like he's not one. Which would not surprise me, really. The humans will have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it would also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture we are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you're whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim does not behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Amnesia drink. So I guess that's what we took. I still don't know why we did, though. Were we trying to forget all the horrible things we did to absolve ourselves? I don't know. God damn, dude. They were torturing people. And then fucking making them forget all about it and then torturing them again. Somehow they managed to make torture worse than it already was. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become, I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Return home. Wait. Give me a sec. Return home. He speaks like he's not a human. He lives for hundreds of years without changing. He wants to return home, and Agrippa said that he was trying to open a portal to another world. I guess Alexander really isn't a human at all? He's some creature from another dimension? What the fuck? What's he doing here? So his love may not be actually dead. She might just be back where he's from. Man, what the fuck? What's he doing here? Are the orbs from the dimension that he came from? Or the world or whatever he came from? That would make sense, right? So we have the blood, the poisonous gland, and the remains. I don't think the substance needs to be purified first. Okay, let's go back to Agrippa. Maybe he can tell us where to craft the thing.
I see that all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
I have them. I don't know where to put them together, though. The lab. Right, I totally forgot about it. How do I get in here, though? Yeah. I don't think I saw anything that I could use for it. Oh! Sick. Man, I've been looking all over the place.
I know I have no right to ask anything of you.
I've been looking all over the place and I don't know how to get inside the lab. I think I can already like join the orb, like put it back together, but I really wanna figure out if there's like maybe an alternative, like an alternative entrance or something to the lab. Ooh, it sounded like a child. Whoa, oh, what the? Oh. Am I dead? That was kind of unfair. There were so many. Hazel spent all summer in bed. He used to read to her after helping father with his work. In his mind, he was like Shahara, and as long as he kept telling the story, she would not die. Wait, I didn't die. Where am I?
Against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Okay, so I can't join them yet because I need an appropriate workspace. Okay. So I can't... Why doesn't he kill me? Alexander. Why trap me? Loose bricks. Good thing this place is falling apart, huh? I wonder who this Hazel is. We've heard so much about this person. Well, no, we haven't heard much. But we've heard that name multiple times. Oh well. Don't know if that did anything. Last prisoner note. There's little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself off my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the closed walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches, and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. Whoa! What was that? Bucket. I'm not sure what I need that for. Oh, for the well, right. Oh, they dropped it down the pipe. Right, okay. So I can... Right. What are the odds I could fish it out, though? Come on. Well, we are being chased by some crazy shadow. So, anything's possible. Water. Okay. So this is my cell. not sure what I'm going to use the water for. Oh, maybe if I pour it in, it'll flow out. Yes! I'm surprised Alexander didn't leave his monsters hanging around. What? Whoa! What? Oh my god! Fuck! Open, open, open! Are you fucking joking? Get out of the way! Oh, fuck me! What the fuck is chasing us? Oh. Go, go, go. Daniel is running really leisurely. When Hazel turned 15, she had lived 3 years longer than Dr. Tate had foreseen. Her parents had given up from exhaustion and decided to have her committed for permanent treatment at Canterbury Hospice, but she was still alive. She had embraced him and wished him a grand adventure in Algeria. Hazel. Does Daniel have a daughter? Is Hazel our daughter? Whoa. Huh. Alexander became silent. He didn't know what to say. He could no longer recognize his friend sitting across the carriage.
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Ostad lies a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children. We took the coach, went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children.
What?
We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
So it started with criminals and then they moved on to innocent people. The crying had stopped and he could hear a whisper coming from the cell. They were up to something and he would have to punish them. The rose. What's up with the rose? With the roses? Have we... Is this where we had been before? Oh. The staircase. I'm gonna go check out the other rooms though, just in case something's changed. There was a room that was blocked before. Ugh. Doesn't look like I can go anywhere else. In that case, let's just move forward. The lab! Oh, it's open now. Is Agrippa still alive? There we go. Okay, so is this where we can make the tonic? The tonic is not yet done. Okay. We need to purify the ingredient. Heat. Maybe... Oh. Okay, we made a tonic. Let's turn it off.
I thought I lost you. The castle crumbled and I could hear the chancel collapse.
Whoa.
The laboratory might be accessible now. You did it. Thank goodness. Now, pay attention. First, feed me the tonic, and then use the saw to remove my head. As the tonic begins to work, you'll be able to cut off my head without taking my life. Then, take my head and bring it with you as you enter the gate Alexander is opening in the inner chamber. What do you mean? Why wouldn't you enter the gate? We can't argue now. You need to act. Quickly, office ahead. And then, whatever happens, get me through that gate.
How do I saw it off? I don't...
You're a good boy, Dad. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you
Where
have
will I
to
get a
go
saw?
everyone safe to take care of.
What is this place? Oh. Bone saw.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Great. Guess we're going to paste the orb together then? Oh, workspace. I don't know if that's... Ow, shit. The workspace is the chancel or the lab? She cried and struggled as he pulled at her arm. Her flowered Sunday dress ripped and she fell into the mud. Ah, shit. Oh. The orb does not by itself remove the barrier. Something must be done with the machinery. Machinery? I don't know. Oh. This one collapsed.
Of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down and... what is her life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent, but to kill an innocent? To save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Good thing he realizes how much of a monster he's become. Oh, it's this place that was closed before. That's oil. Maybe... Ow. Maybe I can get the gears stuck somehow? Do I still have tar? No. I also don't have a container anymore. Maybe the hammer? Not large enough. Is there something out here? Oh, maybe I could use one of those. Can I grab them? Damn it. Maybe this saw? Seems pretty big. Not large enough either. Damn, I don't know. I mean, I don't think a box will do it. But I guess it's worth a try. Whoa. Actually did. Whoa. Yeah, you go investigate. Move along, buddy. Should I let it kill me? It might have gotten, like, glitched. It looks like it's doing a little dance. Hey, I'm over here. Kill me, man. Oh. That doesn't count as a death. Because I did it on purpose, okay? Whoa, where am I? Why did I respawn here? Okay, let's jam the thing again. Actually, I don't hear any noise anymore. Oh. We already jammed it. Good. Okay, now we can go through. Let's go, let's go. Inner Sanctum! The sight of her lifeless body crippled his psyche. He tried to remove himself from the scene, but he could not. Instead, he fell to his knees and begged her for forgiveness. She's dead, dude. She can't forgive you. 'Cause you freaking killed her. Oh fuck! Is that the shadow thing? Heavy door. Okay. Is that the Orb's Guardian thing that's coming after us? Oh. What was that? Let me read this.
August 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination? Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
I'm not entirely certain what that is. Am I cutting myself on these things? Whoa. Oh, get up, Daniel. I don't know what that is. Interacting with it clearly makes my sanity drop heavily. Maybe I need to interact with these circles here? Oh. That actually did it. Oh. Whoa. Let's move. He had turned angry. It was easy to take her insolence and make her the villain in this story, but she didn't deserve to die. Even he could see that.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts.
That's him?
But hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
Whoa. What do I do? I don't have anything I can throw, right?
Do you see it? A whole other world. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I can finally return home.
It's not open yet.
But you, Sanctum, you are still tainted, branded by the shadow. It will consume you either way.
Please, let me go!
What happened? Was that the portal? Did the portal open?
I'll never tell you!
Oh.
Thank you, my friend. Your sacrifice won't be forgotten. You will be celebrated forever.
Oh no! I think that was the I didn't. Damn. I think that was the open portal. And I just didn't react. Damn, oh no. I'll reload it and try it again. Damn, so like if he gets away, then you just get killed by the shadow. I wonder if Alexander even intended to help Daniel at all, like at any point. Get rid of the shadow. Like, was it even possible? So the game potentially has multiple endings. I wonder if there are only 2 or if there are more.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything
I wonder if it's possible for me to
Am I the villain?
topple it over.
Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
Also, does he have to be naked? I don't... I guess all I can do is wait. I'm not letting this guy get scot-free. If I'm going under, going down, whatever the expression is, he's going with me. Well, hurry up, will ya? Whoa!
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can. Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
Whoa. So that's how it ends, huh? The ending was a little more ambiguous than I expected. Did Alexander survive? I mean, it seems like we prevented him from going back where he wanted to go. So that's good enough for me. And it seems like Agrippa and Wire were fine, potentially? It doesn't sound like Daniel died either. I wonder if he managed to cross over into this other world. Man, that was... that was quite an experience. I am really happy that I got to experience this game. You know, it's such an iconic game. Like, when you think of a horror game, Amnesia is easily one of the first that pops up, right? Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Amnesia. Like, it's one of the greats, you know? That defined horror. And it didn't disappoint. I feel like, you know, I'm older and a little more desensitized towards horror, so it wasn't as terrifying as it might have been if I had played this a few years ago. But the atmosphere was still top tier, for sure. You know, the environments, the sound design, just, you know, the whole being completely helpless, like not being able to fight back, the puzzles, all of it, I think everything meshed together really well. And just the atmosphere is probably the strongest point in the entire game, you know, how everything works together to make you feel small, trapped, you know, like completely lost and just wandering aimlessly, blindly, trying to figure out what's happening. I think the game also did a really good job of, like, unveiling the story little by little, just giving you breadcrumbs here and there until the, you know, the gradual reveal of what's happening. And, like, yeah, it was, I really enjoyed it, honestly. It was really, I don't know if I should say suspenseful, but it really kept me on my toes the entire time. Like, I was really, every time I saved my game and exited, I was just, like, left wondering, what's gonna happen next, you know? Like, what are we going to see? What are we going to find? What are we going to learn? And it was really enjoyable, really. I think my only criticism is probably just the puzzles. Obviously not all of them. There were just some that were a little not super, you know, intuitive. Maybe it was just me. But some of them, you know, took me a while to really figure out. And I feel like some of them I probably solved just by getting lucky. But that's just my only, you know, criticism. Everything else I really enjoyed. I thought everything was really well executed. And, you know, in the first episode I mentioned that Frictional Games made one of my favorite games, which is Soma. And I can totally see the similarities between Amnesia and Soma. Like, I can totally see how Amnesia influenced it, because it has a lot of those same elements, you know, like just feeling defenseless and being in this strange place, not knowing what happened, trying to slowly figure out and put the pieces together. I just had a lot of fun. I'm really happy that I played this game, and I'm also glad that I accidentally ended up seeing the other ending. I don't know if there's only 2 of them. But yeah, that was quite an experience. I also have the extra, the DLC or whatever it is, Justine, and I will be playing that next time. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Amnesia. I'm really glad that I got to play it, and I probably will be checking out the other Amnesia games in the future. I know there's Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs, which I've heard is not very good. I actually have that one, I got it for free as well. So I might play it just because I have it already, but I've heard that it's not very good. There's Amnesia Rebirth and Amnesia the Bunker. So I might be checking that out in the future. I had a lot of fun, and I'm really happy that I can finally say that I've played Amnesia, that I know what happens. Because all these years, you know, I've just been kind of wondering, you know, ooh, Amnesia is so famous for being spooky, but like, I don't know anything about it. And now I do, so that was really cool. If you watched all the way through here, if you watched the entire playthrough, thank you very much for coming along on this little journey with me on my first ever complete Let's Play. And I would like to ask a little question, and if you want, you can leave your answer in the comments. If you were in Daniel's shoes at the beginning of the game, like, say you wake up in a castle, you don't remember how you got there, you don't remember what happened, and you're just told that you need to kill this man Alexander that you don't even know who he is. What would you do in that situation? Would you explore the castle, try to piece everything together, or would you just do your damnedest to get the hell out of here as quickly as possible? Honestly, I think I probably would wander about a little bit, but as soon as I noticed that it was dangerous, I would probably just try my best to get the hell out. So yeah, leave your answer in the comments. Tell me what you thought about this playthrough, if there's anything that I could do better, if there's anything that you would like me to do in the future, or if there's a game you'd like me to check out. Do leave it in the comments. Again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!